Hey folks, welcome back. Let me just see what was going on here. Sorry, whenever I hit my button to start recording, it moves me on from the round. I can't remember what round number we're on now. Okay, it's round 76. Let's have a look what happened in the last over the last turn. So, another maritime trading house has offered us an alliance. It'll be the same guys again. We're in the decade of fanaticism. Yeah, we've got a representative from an MTH, which we asked for. We've researched Gauss small arms, and then we've discovered a new model type heavy tank. Tech level's risen to level 5. And we've got a bunch of cards, including a 50 political point card, which I've been waiting for one of those. They're really useful. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on up here. Did we get attacked that turn? No. So, looks like the Maxia are just going to roll over and die, which is exactly what I want. Sorry, let's get to the mini-map so I'm not fumbling around. Yeah, I don't know if we got replacements here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we are able to get replacements, so hopefully we'll be able to get them next turn. And I still think we are underpowered here, but now we've taken off that. Oh wow. No, that's why. Sorry. We want to go to unit admin and we remove the posture. There we go. Yeah, still, like, we don't have any recon points. I don't know what's happened there. Don't know why we suddenly got less recon, but it must be just because we've got less troops, I guess, being able to scout. Yeah, we need to get this other... we need to get this transport contract. So yeah, port assault on Maxia. Now this is actually a port assault. Now I don't remember what that one does. Just bear with me, folks. I'm just going to actually look at some information on this because I want to know what the port assault actually does. Okay, so the port assault is you directly attack onto that hex. Now I don't know if we can do that because I think they've got too many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I feel I saw someone suggest that if they've got a full bunch of hexes, then you might not be able to do it. Now, I kind of want to do this, but we don't have any. The problem is we haven't got any recon, and we're going to lose more troops. However, we're not getting enough. We haven't got enough logistics now each turn to be able to actually get anyone in. So I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to flag this of interest, and then we're going to go to new proposals. So the port assault on Maxia. Yeah, I think none of these are going to help us. Yeah, these are all in different areas. Look. Don't get me wrong. I do want to go these places eventually. Yeah, I'd still like to go to Red Bar, for example. Oh, here we are. Wait, beach unload in Boulder. Okay, that would do. So hang on, let's just get rid of that. No flag of interest. Yeah, we just go to transport contract. Sorry. Yeah, we're going to embark from Port Royal, and 500 logistical points. Let's go for 8 rounds, and we can always extend it if we need to. I think 8 rounds will probably be enough. Okay, now Maritime Trading House Grey Line. Yeah, let's open this. Okay, so that's increased commerce again. Heimdall Bryan wants the alliance. Let's just say maybe next turn. We're just going to keep them. Now that's nice because if we can keep them going for a long time, we can keep raising government, which is what I want. Military Research Council task objective. I can't see much that is really screaming out to me here. Maybe, I mean, I'd like to get the Air Force Council. The problem is, I'd go with propeller engine, but I feel that we should probably use an Air Force Council for that. The problem is that we're still a little bit light on bureaucratic points, and everything is running very, very slowly. So getting an Air Force Council, but I kind of want to do that sooner rather than later. Maybe we want to open up another wing now, so perhaps if we go for cluster bombs, that will take us down into atomics, lasers, you know, into energy. Sorry, atomics, energetics, and just those two. which gives us charge gauss small arms, laser rifles, high-tech industry, turbojet engine, and then, you know, down this way. But it's going to be a while before we can get down there, I think. Rocketry could be useful, maybe. RPG is always kind of useful. I don't think they're using... I don't think there's really... Are these guys using tanks? I guess they will in areas where there are, you know, where we might need them. Flat land, etc. Let's go for RPGs. It comes out pretty quick.
Aye, aye, sir.
I mean, on this map it won't come out quick. Okay, we can actually get a heavy tank model up now. I'm just not bothered about that yet. Let's go to no new orders. I'm not even using the medium tanks that we've made. Right, yeah, do I attack? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to try and attack in. Just while that will have taken... Yeah, that's better, look. We're not going to win it. Oh, we're losing a lot of troops, though. Okay, but we've killed a lot of their troops now. Yeah, we killed a lot of troops there. Now we are losing troops gradually. Wow, they're pretty weak. They might be able to push us back at that. So let's next turn. Let's just hang back and we'll wait for this other bunch of logistics to come in, and then we should be able to start moving more troops through. Incidentally, it might be worth looking at Heimdall Brine, our trading contract with them. Yeah, we've got 9 rounds left of this one going into Hex 9243, which is just south of Boulder here. So what we can do is we can put a port up. That's another thing that we can do, you know. So there is a stratagem to build a port. Makeshift port, look. Ask a maritime trading house to construct a makeshift port on that coastal hex. That's something we can do too. So a makeshift harbour is an improvised harbour. Could be some docks up here or something like a mini Mulberry. It allows the ships to get close to shore and then provides some maritime trading house workers and machinery tools there to help unload the ships. Without a harbour, you'll lose 75% of the maritime trading house naval logistics points. Ah, that might have been a better choice. Let's get them to do this then, and we'll put this up. Wow, I'm a bit silly. I should have done that. However, we can always cancel this trading contract if, you know, I mean, we could put 2 harbours up. I don't think we'll need to though. Okay, I wish I'd known about that before. The thing is, here's the answer to that. I did know about it. I just forgot. Hey, I'm learning this as you know, as I go along. So, okay, folks, catch you in the next turn. Okay, we are on round 77, or 47, sorry. Heresy made a badly executed naval attack on Aphrodite Sea. They engaged 0 ships and lost 1 friendly ship. That's odd. Okay, they lost a ship, but they took the zone. Okay, which one? Interesting to see which one it was that they took. Okay, yeah, we've got... Yeah, look, we've actually got more logistics points now going this way. And we got the replenishments we need. That's excellent. Plus, we've got more recon. Okay. National budget allocations. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to put model design down even more. We don't need that. Applied Science Council I want to put more into. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to look into Applied Science Council too. That's a little bit low for model design. Secret Service I need less in. Foreign Affairs probably need less in. Right, okay, let me just... Rather than saying what we want less in, we want to say what we want more in. We want more in Applied Science. Probably more in military research now. Yeah, and I think I'll leave it at that. Okay. Meritocracy needs to reach 58. Yeah, we can do that quite easily. We've got a bunch of cards we can do that. I don't really want to raise meritocracy yet, though. I want strength of the will, and then I want engaged politicians. Because bunker busters is a really... Like, if we'd have had bunker busters here, we'd have got in here by now. But I think we're going to do it this turn, look. We might not even need this makeshift port. We'll see. Okay, we ran out of action points there, but we did manage. We only lost 100 troops, and these guys lost 380. Oh. In fact, sorry, that's 3,800, I think. Yeah, they lost 3,800. Look, so drastic losses for those guys. Their readiness is really, really low. Their morale's really low now. So we'll get this next turn. I'm fairly sure. I'm fairly sure we'll get that next turn. We probably don't even need to bother with this makeshift port meeting. Visible hexes are those that you control. They have no ports and have no logistics points leaving or entering. Yeah, I mean, what's there at Boulder? We've got a farm there, and yeah, it's going to be destroyed because look, we're actually sat on it. They've got a farm in the city as well, which is kind of lucky. So the people there hopefully won't starve. Yeah, it costs credits to put the port up. I can't remember whether this actually, if it's worth leaving there or not. Yeah, look at this. I'm silly doing that, but hey, look, it worked. Okay, it was one way of doing it. It's probably quite an expensive thing to do. So what I might do is let's get this. We'll get a makeshift port up in Boulder, I think. Yes, sir. So we've got the makeshift port there now. There we go. Look, makeshift PI. A makeshift port has minimal free folk and trade house crews. It gives minimal port points, but it doesn't require any upkeep. Okay, and it gives us 200 port points. Now it does. Yeah, now it doesn't require any upkeep. That means we're going to be able to get more trading points across. I will keep these both going just this one turn, and then if we're getting enough port points over, yeah, we can actually nationalise this farm. Look, that's interesting. That would save it from being destroyed. That said, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, we've got an agriculture 2 up here, which we're already struggling to feed. So, yeah, let's just leave that. We won't nationalise it. Let's just let the... we should be able to at least repair it now. It's in our, you know... Oh, it's got its own zone. Okay, is that actually made this a... Yeah, this is actually a zone now. Interesting. Okay. Alright, what else have we got to do this turn? Minor worker striking halfway. Okay, this is an opportunity to get up our profile, so... Let's go a little bit higher into autocracy, I think. Mind you, democracy would move it up 6. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just give them the credits. Yeah, we're already high enough in autocracy that we should get strength of the will. And yeah, then we're getting closer to engage politicians, and I'd like to get that too. They want meritocracy raised. Now, meritocracy will reduce autocracy or democracy. Oh, now. Why is it saying democracy? Oh, that's because democracy suppresses autocracy, so that's actually taken over now. That's a shame. Damn it, we're not going to get strength of the will now. Made a bit of a mistake there. I should have realised that when they both work together, I think the one that, if they're equal, if they're both at the same value, then the one that suppresses the other will be at the top. I don't know about that. Model design, yeah, I don't care about model design at the moment. We'll just put it back into 50-50. Meritocracy profile reaches at least 58 points. This is the Merchant Society. I'm trying to remember who those guys are. They're the smallest one. Oh no, they're not. Merchant Society now the largest. They're like Mines, Meritocracy, and Commerce. Yeah, they are the biggest, and they've got some pretty, they've got some pretty senior people in, including the SHQ commander, you know, and some of my the directors of my councils, the governor of Port Royal. Probably better do that. We can do that straight away, by the way. We can pretty much just put up. Let's wait for the time being. We'll wait. What we'll do is we'll try and... I think I'll be able to take this next turn, Maxia. I'm pretty sure we'll get that. Yeah, once we've got Maxia... By the way, I was wondering why I haven't got any OHQ cards, and it's because I haven't got a staff council. I do need to get that one up soon too. Again, we do need more bureaucracy points first. Let's see if we can get some colonists into halfway and upgrade the size of that city. So, and colonize that. Okay, now we've got 2,000 in there. Yeah, we need another... Yeah, 2,400, and then we're good. We're good to go. So everything else looks kind of alright. Oh, we've got more invaders. What are you guys doing? All right, let's get these guys out of here.
Yes, sir, we're definitely taking gunfire.
Okay, we've got some of these little crab things. Not worried about those. Let's wait for our readiness to go up here on these troops. Yeah, well, I mean, they can sit there for a turn. We're not near any zones. They're not near any critical assets. It's not going to cause any problems. Now, Port Royal is probably going to be getting administrative strain here. Okay, it's only 7 now. That's interesting. I guess it's because the size of the city's gone up. We probably could increase the size of this metal mine then. Still having worker problems in Port Royal. Let's play a worker privileges card. Oh, not halfway. We want in Port Royal.
Aye, aye, sir.
Happiness increased by 15. The standard worker went down. I'm going to do that again.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. They got lots of privileges. Okay, that's going to make the workers happier, and then they're going to hopefully get more workers. Encourage more people to work. I don't really want to pay them anymore because we are already kind of like running out of cash. Rare metals might be at the point where we can dump it. The problem is dumping rare metals at the moment while we don't have a way to replace them. It makes me feel a little bit uneasy. Why did we suddenly jump up in rare metals? That's interesting. Did I find a bunch? Because I'm sure that was down to 1,000. Let's just have a look at our stockpile levels. Where do we see this? Okay, these aren't graphs. These are just the supplies. Excuse me. Trying to remember where we see our statistics. So we got the capital price in capital price inventories. There we are. So rare metals is the dark red. All right, I'm just going a bit mad. I could have sworn that we were we were losing them, but not the rate that I thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I know why we were losing the rare metals. By the way, it's because we're building up solar panels. So we're going for the next level of solar panels. So which we need to do, by the way, because we are going backwards in energy. The problem is with solar, it is kind of expensive. In the terms of rare metals and in terms of workers, if I remember right. All right, folks. I think we're about good to go there. Now, this will be a game probably with lots of air forces. By the way, Vic's just put in some changes that's really made air forces much more effective. And I've seen some screenshots floating about of AIs using aircraft very effectively now, which is really encouraging. And I don't think that I'm going to get to see that in this game, sadly. I don't think the AI is going to use them because the AI changes came in a later patch after I started this, which is a real shame. However, that's cool because it's going to... Once I finish this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a game probably not on Oceania. And then... I might do it with Oceania, I might not. But I'm going to try to look at the Air Forces side because Air Forces are really cool and they've never really been fully utilised yet by the AI. So I think that's going to make the game much more exciting because I love Air War. And I think that... You know, seeing the AI use it, and I have had some reliable reports that the AI is using it much more effectively now, which I think is super cool. Okay, yeah, we can't quite get these troops over. Yeah, I think we're good to go there. All right, folks, we are back. It's round 78. We've discovered fuel deposits in Boulder. Ah, oh, just as we got that deep core mining up. That's good though. We are entering a decade of fanaticism. Okay, and we got some cards up. Now, Boulder seems is going to be its own zone. Yeah, look, so we've got a zone right up next to Maxia. That's what happens when you put this port up. Okay, that's fine. Still not getting that many... Hold on. Got the makeshift port up here. Yeah, I mean, still not getting as many logistics points as I was hoping. Okay, we're going 275 there. So we are actually getting a decent amount of logistics points there. They're just being used. What have we got left over? We haven't got enough to get one, you know, to get another troop over. I think we're just going to attack these. I think we should be able to do it this turn. Their morale is so low that they're just going to... I think they're going to run. Yeah, there we go. Look, they're starting to break. I think we got it, folks. Okay, in round 8 we actually managed to defeat them. We didn't take any casualties either. It's great news. Let's move into Maxia. Let's get the HQ moving in there. Now we can... we're not going to put anyone in Boulder. In fact, we have to put someone in Boulder in order to get rid of it. But yeah, so yeah, we'll have to put someone into Boulder. Appoint governor for Boulder. I'm not going to do it to him because... I suppose I can. He'd actually, the thing is, he'd actually be an alright governor, but he'd be an alright governor. Let's put him in there. We're only going to get rid of him eventually. Like next turn, I'm going to call him and say we want to get rid of it. Sorry. Okay, now we need to get the. So we've got a private harbour here. We need to get a load of money. That's the next thing we've got to do. So once we've got a governor in Maxia, we'll be able to figure out where we're going with it. Then we need to take the rest of this island, and then we've conquered Maxia. What we'll do with Boulder is we'll just incorporate it into Maxia itself. Maxia is a big town, city level 3, and we can actually go up to the next level. So we can actually go up to the city level 4 if we need to. It's only an early civilization. It's got loads of assets though. You know, we've got a transport hub here. We've got a light industry, an arena. We can actually play some cards in here and get this leveled up. Okay, Maritime Trading House recruitment drive again for Heimdall Bryan. We need to raise meritocracy, don't we? Just for this one thing. Now, kind of don't want to do this. Yeah, I really wanted to get strength of the will. They are going to give us credits, and it's going to make everyone like me more. Okay. So we're gonna have to pay for that, but that will at least make us. I think we're gonna pass the demand that we had. 58 points. Oh, we need one more. Let's just get that done, and then we'll get rid of it again. So what we'll do is we'll probably put up the militia building in here that we had. Oh, we've got a surveillance building as well, so we can increase. No, I might play that. I might play that in that other zone next turn. Let's just get the militia house up. Okay, so we'll actually make that promise next turn, and I think we can now end. Yeah, we want the transport contract now between Maxia and actually Maxia itself. We can end the other two. Yeah, I think so we need to set up a transport contract now. With again with Heimdall Bryan, and we'll do it straight from Maxia itself. And then next turn, what we'll do is we'll get rid of the trading contract that goes in here. In fact, we can probably do that this turn. No, maybe not, because we might find that we by being cut off from the SHQ, it might cause problems. Let's just keep this going for a sec. We can actually build. Can we build a dirt road? Yep. We can build at least one out from here to here. Next turn we'll be able to build it into Maxia. Set the salaries for your leaders. Yeah, we're not paying our troops a whole lot anyway. They've got quite high morale, look. Yeah, 100 morale on the troops that aren't fighting. I'm kind of tempted to drop the wages of the salary. How much are we actually paying the troops? Let's have a look. Soldiers are paying 65 credits a turn. Let's just drop their salary. Because they're going to be happier to work for us. Okay, soldier morale did drop. That's not good. We can also... look, we can also raise enforcement here. This is a nice opportunity, so let's go for that. I'm going to get a Claymore expert. Okay, we're finally trying to push back commerce. I don't mind enforcement. Enforcement will give us more tax bonus. I'd rather go for government bureaucracy bonus, actually, but if we can go... Look, we can try with that one. Let's see if we can get these guys into... Try and push these off.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
They're never going to get me out of those mountains. So Landing Union are just very much an invasion of wishful thinking there, I think.
Successful.
Okay, we pushed them back. Yeah, let's just we'll stay there. These tanks are completely useless here, so I'm going to bring those back to Port Royal. I'm going to bring them back under the control of the SHQ, I think. Then Maxia, next turn we're going to need to start building some ports. A port up. Now, because the maritime trading houses do like to buy industrial points, that is a good way of making money. So we can basically... That's basically how those guys grow. They rely on the major regimes to buy industrial points off them. So what we could do here actually in halfway is get some industry up.
We'll go.
I'll get industry 1 up here. We are going to need some more energy, but I'm hoping that... Yeah, construction 3 went up on the solar power plant. On the solar panels. So we're getting more solar up here. Yeah, I think we should also get the energy solar power field up here as well. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for this round. Hey folks, okay, we're back. This is now round number 79. So we made that promise as we expected. We've also conquered Maxia. Finally. We found 3 machinery and 11 machinery in Boulder. So that's good, although I'm annoyed because I just actually spent some... I spent some rare metals and industrial points making some myself. So there we go. We've reached civilization level 6 and got a fate pack for it. So we got a whole bunch of fate stratagems. Yeah, we got 4 new fate stratagems. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, loads of them. Look at these. Okay, and we got another transport contract, which is good. Now, Heresy made a badly executed naval attack on Aphrodite Sea. 4 ships engaged 3. They lost 4 ships and they sunk 2. But they did take Aphrodite Sea 1. So, right, we are now... Cavassia Great Lake still own that one. Yeah, Aphrodite C1. So we're actually on the... We've got Heresy now. I think what we're going to do with Heresy is we're actually going to get them to do a exploration, you know, an information sharing contract. What we need to do now with Boulder is we need to make sure the leader transfers that zone into Maxia here. So I'm going to do that. We want to go to zone merge. Oh, we need 50 political points. I'm going to have to play a fate point card, I think, here. Just bear with me a second. Sorry about that, folks. My missus just came in and had some missus business. Okay, let's have a look at the decisions. Star River. This is Kenny Star River, the commander of the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. He wants a personal guard. This is going to raise autocracy, which will suppress meritocracy. And that's probably a good idea. We can also raise mind. We can increase heart. I'm not bothered about heart now. We've got what we want. I kind of wanted the joint struggle, but you know, can't have everything. I think I'd rather go into curiosity now, so we can get the cultural adjustment bonus. So this will reduce. No, we're not going to allow private armies, but this will increase mind. Okay, independence agitators in Maxia. Yeah, this is not going to work because we don't have a governor in Maxia yet. Let's find a decent governor for Maxia. We're going to need a good one. Now, what we can do is we'll see who we've already got in our leaders. Who's going to be a good governor? So yeah, diplomacy, oratory, leadership. What about oratory? Diplomacy. Charisma might help. Yeah, the Model Design Council guy is very, very charismatic. Abigail Rich... it's not a guy, it's a woman. Yeah, she's really, really good. But I like her where she is at the moment in model design, even though she's not really doing very much at the moment. I think what we're going to do with model design will become important once we've got the Air Force Council up, because I think Air Force is going to be really important in this game. I think we're just going to try to recruit somebody for this. Let's just see who we can get. Get a feeling entrencher. Got a strong defender. Let's see what we can get up with a junior. Capability 2. He's got a reasonable charisma. Doesn't like enforcement. He was a mechanic, so he's actually an inventor. See who else we can get. Try and get the strong defender. See what that does. Mabel Quint River. She's also a technician. She's got scavenging. That's pretty good. Administrator. Yeah, this person's going to be loads better. She was a scavenger to start. Got a really high technician role, look. She'd be good in model design. You know, what we could do is we could take our model design council person out and put them into as a governor, and then we could put her in, because we don't really need a great person in model design right now. And she's got 70, right? And yeah, she's only got 75. So I think I might switch these around. I'm going to give you another job.
Roger that.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going to need to play a stratagem card here for more political points. If I'm going to do this maneuver. I know some of you might be wincing, going, oh, don't take the good leader out of the model design, but actually I think she's wasted in there. So I'm not really using it a whole lot. We will use it once we get aircraft. 50 political points. There we go. Let's do this. I think this is going to be a good choice. I'm starting to see how valuable it is having a good leader in having good governors. It's really important. It's something that I've started to.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for other job. It's not going to be better job. She's not going to be. She's going to lose. She's not going to be happy about this. Yeah, Abigail Richard Hall. This is the one. But she's going to be really, really good in here. Let's get her in.
Roger that.
Yeah, the relation is diminished 6 points, but she'll get used to it. I'm actually going to play a stratagem on you just to make you happier. So a bonus point modified by egoism. It's actually a high difficulty, look. Yeah, I think if it fails, it will just be half effect. Critical failure results in it having no effect.
Yes, sir.
We got a successful roll, okay. So that raises it by 17 points. We can also probably play an estate gift or something. Or a medal of merit. Commercial gifts are a bit expensive at the moment. Okay. Let's have a look what our advisor's doing. We could attach an advisor here. Or we could just send in the troops. That would raise autocracy. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, okay. So we're going to get fear points there. Did kill a lot of people. Zone City upgrade. Do we want to upgrade Maxia? No. Because that will raise our reduce our civilization score. By the way, the first thing we need to get up here is probably some food. Yeah, we need to get public we need to get food up because we're going to be we're going to get a dirt road out here as well. There we go. So we can actually supply Maxia here. Oop. Yeah, we can supply Maxia here now from the SHQ. Probably what we want to do is we need to get the transport contract directly into Maxia itself because we've got a private harbour here. Now we can't nationalise that one yet, unfortunately. Also, yeah, I kind of want. I won't be able to disband Boulder yet, so that's a bit of an issue because I've actually spent the political points now. That's what I was hoping to do, and I was a bit dumb. Boulder, I'm just not going to bother with. Just going to confirm orders for that.
Roger that.
But for Maxia, we don't want to upgrade that one yet. That's a bad idea. Port unloading Maxia. There we go. This is the one we want to do. And we're going to embark from Port Royal. And we'll do it for 16 rounds.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll have to end up increasing that. Now, we can end the other ones next turn. Yeah, we can't merge Boulder into Maxia yet. Alright, we're also going to need some cash. Because we are quite low on money. We're going to be spending a lot of money over the next few rounds, I reckon. So we're probably going to have to sell something. Let's go to trade, see what we can sell. Metals are at a decent price. We could probably sell some food. I'd rather not, though. Now, we're going to be getting fuel. I don't mind selling some fuel either, so... Because we've actually found fuel deposits in Boulder. We've got some here, look. They're easy to get out as well, and there's a lot of them. So that's really, really good. We can get those from Maxia soon. Let's get the zone tool out, and we're going to make... There we are, look. We'll just keep... Boulder's just going to have its own little tiny zone until we manage to get rid of it. What we can do here is actually get a dirt road out now to... yeah, that's right. No, we've got to wait until we get this contract up, then we'll get those fuel up. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's sell some fuel. And we're going to sell some metal. Okay. Now, we don't need anything here. I'm just thinking, can we stimulate the economy a little bit? We might need some high-tech parts. It's 1,000 credits though. Let's just buy one. So we were actually buying something. We've just got one in reserve. Okay. What else can we do this turn before I end the episode? Gosh, it's a bit of a long episode. Yeah, we want to attack into these guys. Just should be able to crush these this turn, I reckon.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Mission success.
Oh, Cortez Union, do you never learn? I think the answer is no. I think we're going to get some more dirt roads up here, look. Yeah, we'll get another dirt road up there just so we've got some more logistical points going into these mountains. So we can basically get replacements out to these troops now. By the way, what I did in one of my turns recently was I put some troops into the SHQ. I just raised some troops. So we are paying them a little bit more. The thing is though, this is good because we've got a bunch of troops who are actually gaining experience, and this is why you do this. So you want some troops, you know, if you want kind of experienced troops to be able to go out quite quickly, that's how you do it. There we go. Look, now we've got these extra logistical points. We've actually got 400 going to this one here, up to Maxia now. So maybe I wonder if it would be an idea to get rid of this landing port here, because this is going to be costing us money. It's only lasting for 5 more rounds, but yeah, we're only getting 125 logistical points from it. It's probably not worth it. But I think we'll cancel this one. We'll recuperate for some funds, possibly recouping 90 credits. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So it looks like we're only going to get these ones this turn. And from here, we're only going to send out pull points. There we go. So we've got more going this way, I think. Does that change the amount that's coming in? No. What it's doing is it's just splitting them. So some are going into Boulder. Yeah, we don't want anything going into Boulder. We don't need that. That's better. Okay. That is better. We got more logistics points going in now. It's going to be like now. We do have to make sure that Maxia is kind of fairly well. You know, it's fairly self-sufficient. So Maxia is going to have to build a farm. Temperature's kind of low. We've got agricultural land here though. What are we in at the moment? We're in summer. Is this going to get a lot colder? I wonder if it is. Yeah, it might do. I wonder, what are they farming with here? This is a normal agricultural zone, look, a farming community. So they seem to be doing okay with food. At least in the summer they are. How much food have they got stored? They've got quite a lot of food stored, so that might be enough for them to keep going over the winter. If you know, if the food production does go down, what we could do is here we could actually put. Wait, I don't think yeah, this is not a good place to do it in Baben. The reason being is because you can get pushed off your own farm if someone lands here. However, the rest of this is kind of low mountains, grassy. So yeah, maybe Baben is as good as place as any to put up an agricultural facility. Now we've got those logistics to the hex. Let's just get a dirt road out there. The way that you build roads has changed now. It's kind of confusing. Why? Because there's some change made so that you now need a you can't. The game has to check for a logistical connection. I think it must be something to do with the way that the game calculates. You know, this maritime trading house stuff and the transport contract. But yeah, it sometimes seems like you can't build roads where previously you would be able to. A little bit annoying, but it's fine. If it makes the game work better overall, I'm not going to complain. Let's get these troops over here. We'll keep the rest of them. We've got plenty of troops in here. Yeah, alright, so that's looking good. But we do want to get the agricultural facility up. It's still saying no logistical network to Hex. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till next turn then. And then we'll get an agricultural facility. Basically, these islands need to be relatively self-sufficient. Otherwise, we're going to be using a lot of logistical points. Supplying stuff that going between the SHQs. Now, you might want a separate SHQ here eventually, but you've got to be able to. They've got to have enough assets to be able to support themselves. So the logistical concerns of actually invading these places is actually quite significant now, I'd say. All right, what we want to do now is we've got to get this profitable as soon as possible, and then we've got to start thinking about moving into taking somewhere else. I don't think rapid. What's the word? I don't think rapid expansion is that viable now, at least on this map, on this particular map I'm playing. Got to be a little bit careful. Let's get a... what could we do here? We've got a bunch of these cards. Let's get a zoo project up. And a commercial project. Yeah, let's get 3 zoo projects up and 3 commercial projects. Okay, that's immediately going to make our zone better. We've got investor backing as well. We can put... Oh, that's going into Boulder. Oh, damn it. I thought that was Maxia. Oh, what a mistake to make her. That was bad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I could have sworn that was going into Maxia. It's just because they're so close to one another. Whoopsie. Well, I guess... Let's just have a look at this. They've got a load of private funds now as well. How much is that going to hurt it, having 2 different zones there? Don't know. I mean, we're not going to be able to get any... We're going to have to get people in here if we're going to get anything out of it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a mistake, folks. But anyway, that happens. Sometimes I'm just not paying attention. So yeah, I actually put a bunch of cards into that. We'll get more cards to put into Maxia. We could, like, this could be an opportunity. We could actually get, like, we could just have these 2 built next to one another. And this would actually have a reasonable civilization score because of that. And we've got free folk town. Okay, right, this is interesting because we might actually be able to get some, because we've got a lot of free folk in this area here. A lot of free folk. We might be able to attract them into Boulder, in which case we can get 2 zones next to one another. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. We'll see how it goes. Let's just get rid of that now. We could actually build some stuff up here. Look, we can put an agricultural facility here, for example. We'd also have to colonize it. I think, yeah, we will have to colonize it with workers, so... Alright, let's just build up Boulder as well, and we'll see how it goes. Like, this is... I've heard people talk about city spam like this, and since I've made a mistake, you know what, it might make an interesting experiment just to see how we can go with a, you know, with a... Just imagine it being like Manchester and Salford. If you're in the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, so you can walk from... There's 2 cities, basically. You've got Manchester and you've got Salford. And if you walk from the city centre of Manchester, you can walk into Salford in, you know, about 10 minutes. And you won't even realise unless you actually look at a road sign. So it's kind of interesting. Like, maybe this can be the same kind of situation where you've got 2 cities that are kind of technically different. But, you know, in practice, they're kind of like the same area. What we could do is we could just have Boulder as an administrative zone, and that might actually make sense because we could get a dome farm up here. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. What we could do is we could actually make Maxia a second SHQ eventually, then have Boulder as a zone next to it. Interesting experiment. It's never going to get very big. I'd rather people went into Maxia, honestly, but if we can get, you know, enough people into here to make it a level 2, then we could probably get some decent, you know, at least get another level of asset out of it. Now we also need to upgrade halfway. Now these guys are growing slowly. Next, I think we're going to try and put some more colonists in there too. Okay, folks, I'm going to end the episode here. Sorry about that mistake. It's kind of interesting though, because it might give me the opportunity to test a theory that I've got about these smaller zones being used as administrative areas and for production. So yeah, we get to experiment a bit with that too. So try and make good of a bad situation. I'm actually going to try and get some more machines here too before I just sign off. Just build up some more machines.
Roger that.
We're going back in metal quite fast because we're building quite a lot now. We are building a hospital level 2 in Port Royal. We've got that deep core mine going up in halfway, and then we've got industry 2 going up and solar panels. They should all go up next turn. Okay, folks, hope you're enjoying the series so far anyway, and yeah, as always, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's try and game this algorithm a little bit. I'm about to break 2,000 subscribers, which I'm kind of pleased about. Like, I never thought my channel would get so big, so the hard work's paying off. And this is not work, man, this is fun. I would like feel so bad describing this as work, because, you know, I've got a manual job, but it's a part-time job, and I wouldn't dream of calling this crap like work. I mean, there is work. I'm working on a scripted video, and man, that is taking a lot of time because I have to record all the footage for the games that I'm kind of talking about, and just recording anecdotes, you know, kind of stuff just to go in the background, and then writing the script and recording the script, getting it all sounding right, doing all the editing. Like, it took me like 2.5 hours to do 6 minutes of footage last night, so it's a long process, but I think people will like it when it's out, and I'm hoping to have it done by probably in the next week. At the rate I'm going, it's probably going to take me another week to do, on top of the Let's Plays that I do, and also my day, you know, my evening job that I've got. All right, folks. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Take care.